I know it's late, guys, but whoever's up, I'm just going to speak on being a parent. And I know parents do not come with a manual. I know parents do not come with instructions. I get it. I understand. But once you have a child and bring an innocent child into this world, they should be able to live in this world and not be afraid, especially of their parents and step parents. Like I say, parents are anybody who raising a child. Anybody who raising a child, no matter what you've been through, and I'm sorry if anybody had to go through something. Hey, Deidre, how you doing? If anybody had to raise a child and you are that parent, guardian, adopted parent, whatever it is, think about that innocent kid. If it's your baby, think about your children. And anybody who know me, hey Debbie, well hello woman of God. Oh, okay, well hello woman of how was your day? It was good. It's good. Dietrich, how you doing? But y'all just was thinking about this, because y'all got to realize a lot of people come to me and talk to me. I don't care where I can be at. People just start conversation. Hey, Jessica White. Hello, hello, Kathy, and everybody. And so this, like I say, if you were that parent, so I'm just talking to my audience because I don't know how people was. I don't know how people was raised. I don't know if somebody in my audience it was that parent or is that parent who treat their kids bad. I don't know that. So if I'm talking to anybody, I'm praying that whatever you're going through, that it change. And the reason I'm bringing this up because people talk to me, and people was telling me yesterday. Was it yesterday? Today is Friday, so Wednesday they was talking to me and we just was in a conversation having lunch, and she just was telling me how her stepmom was treating her. This is a grown lady older than me. I'm 51 years old, so she older than me, and she just was talking. And like I say, I don't bring up people's name when they tell me something. I don't bring their names up when I'm doing videos. I just bring it out. So we was having lunch, and she was just talking about her stepmom and how she was treated, how her brothers was treated, and her dad. He was never there. He was always out on the road. And so he separated from their mom and raised his children around a stepmother who did not like them. Imagine being a little kid going to an environment, being left with a stepmother who did not like you as a child. But that's why I say with me, I don't just hear stuff and it go in one ear out the other one. That kind of stuff bothers me. Anybody who know me know that my favorite people is children, elderly, and the handicapped. Those are my heart. Those are my heart because they are innocent. Handicapped people here who is disabled, who have a problem, artistic, or whatever they going through, and they can't help how they are. Elderly people who it's just so lovable to me. They so innocent because it seems like they go back to baby stage. You know what I'm saying? So it just like bothers me, and the baby's so innocent. And so when I hear these stories, it just do something to me, and it just make me just get frustrated. And so it's like parents, anybody who raises kids, think about that child mind, what y'all doing to that kid mind. Think about what you're doing, how nervous and scared and whatever it is. Because I've never was treated like that, so I don't know all the mental things that go on with a kid who's being abused, who's being treated bad. I don't know what these little kids go through. All I know from what the lady told me is that it affects her, that affects her and her brothers to the point of her sister couldn't handle how she was treated. These kids was being treated bad when they daddy was not around. They daddies was gone for like weeks at a time, out riding, driving 18 wheelers, driving trucks back and forth from different states. So his children was treated, his biological child being raised by his wife, treating him bad and treated her own kids from her husband, their dad, better than his children. And that kind of stuff just mess my mind up. So if anybody was raised like that, anybody in my audience, my heart go out to you all. My heart truly go out to you, even if you are an adult. Because even though she said she got counseling and the things that she used to do, she had to stop doing the things that she had to do. But she was trying, I guess, trying to suppress all that stuff that she was, how she was treated. That stuff stayed in her head. This lady said this lady will whoop her so bad with a big wooden, I guess, board, make her take off and whoop her with a board. Other times they just get beat everywhere. She said some of the bite pains that she have, she believed that it came from how that lady was beating on her. Child abuse. So kids is living in abusive homes and don't even tell the teachers. This stuff is real life. This stuff happens to people. And so when you see some kids probably acting out and quiet or probably aggressive, whatever it is, some of these kids is acting out on how they is treated at home. So if a parent, if you guys don't want to raise, and I'm not saying you guys, but people who's listening to audience, if you know people like that or somebody is literally treating their kids like that, think about that child. Get somebody else to do it. If you don't want that responsibility, they say, get somebody else to do it. It's a lot of men, women who cannot have children or who do have children and want to raise more kids. Get somebody else to do it. But don't treat them kids bad. They don't deserve, no child deserves to be treated bad. Every child deserves to be in a loving, caring environment, especially if they stay parents. I have 3 kids and I cannot imagine being that abusive parent to my, no, not any kids, but my biological kids. I like to hug my kids. I like to hold my kids. I like to speak positivity to my kids. And imagine that some kids don't even get a chance. They don't even have a chance because people is so mean to them. That is just not right. That is not fair for that child to have to start their life being raised in a home, in an environment of a parent who don't love them. You start the kid off not knowing how to be in a relationship, who don't know how to love themselves, who don't know how to like themselves, who is confused, who just lost. And that's not fair for the child. And that stuff bothers my head because this lady is living in this world today. This lady been through something that I would never think. And I know kids been through this because, you know, you look at TV. But when you actually sit there and talk to somebody, like they sitting like by you and you just looking at that person like, because the lady is, I'm like I said, I'm 51. So the lady, I'm going to have to say she by in her 60s. And I be looking like when she talking, I'm like, dang, because she don't look like she been that way. Hey, Tasha, how you doing? Let me read some of the comments. Miss Dietrich Ellie said, you have a healing nature and people are drawn to your positive, kind aura. Thank you. And I believe that too, because some things I be wanting to hear, then some things it make me say it while I'm hearing it, but I don't show that to the person. I just listen because it touched my heart. It really do. Debbie said, you such a great blessing to me. Thank you. And Tasha say, hey, Auntie Kathy and Chet, hey. And Debbie Roman said, good night, my love. Good night, y'all. Get some sleep. Like I'm off tomorrow, so you know, I can do this. I can be up a little late. So get some sleep and watch the replay tomorrow. Watch the replay. So to say I'm blessed being missing you. Okay, I'm glad you're here. Cause like I say, I wasn't gonna come on at night because it was getting late. I said, you know what? I know my mom, she always up. My mama do not sleep. My mama would get like 2, 3 hours, probably 4 hours at the most, and she be up. My mom always was like that. Always. When I tell you as a kid, my mom always was like that. Could not sleep at all. Even if she says she turned off the light, turned off TVs, that lady do not sleep 8 hours. But so I said I'm off tonight. So I'm drinking my um ruby red grapefruit juice. It's so nice and cold. Yeah, so good. But yeah. So with the kids, that stuff be hurting me to the heart. I am so compassionate. I love my grandma died. Yes, oh yes. Yes, I gotta go. Was just speaking of her today. So I said I want to go see her Sunday after church. I want to go see my mom. I'm gonna go visit her. But yeah, that kind of stuff would just be touching my heart, y'all, because kids is so innocent. Kids are so innocent, and it's like when they get to you, my mind be like looking at the child from newborn to whatever. I'm just saying to about 18, 17. And when you raised in a home and you being treated badly, that is just so sad that kids had to go through that. If to know that a child come home and have to be abused, with verbally abused, physically abused, emotionally abused, a child that is turning that child mental to a place it shouldn't be. That is doing something to kids mental, and it's like, why would you want that child to live a life like that? This lady was telling me about all her brothers and her sisters. All of them are messed up mentally, messed up to the point where they was on drugs, drinking, because they couldn't handle how they was raised. And it's not their fault. That stuff is not their fault. That's why I say people need to realize that the stuff that you do to your children, you're going to be held accountable. Her sister passed away, overdose at the age of in her early 30s. In her 30s, she overdosed because how she was raised, how her stepmother treated her. And they say that their biological mom was so hurt that the daddy took them away from them, that they believe that biological mom passed away of a broken heart. So these kids was going through something. And so for any parent that's doing their children like this, think about how you doing them innocent children. It's not their fault. I don't know how nobody was raised, because like I said, parenting do not come with instructions. It do not come with the manual. It don't come with the manual. So just think about how you treat your kid. I don't care if you that mom who got a new boyfriend and you pouring into him. Whatever it is, I don't know how it is how people treat their kids. I don't know. I just go by what people tell me. I go by what these women tell me. Thank God no children is telling me this, because I'd be like, wait a minute now. I don't want to have to call DCF, but so I'm thankfully no children didn't tell me this, but adults as they growed up, I guess like y'all say that they feel comfortable enough to talk to me, and they just talk to me, and I just be like, listen, I be like, wow, and I be looking at them, because like they say they don't look like what they've been through. The lady said she got help. She went to counseling. The stuff that she used to do that wasn't good for her, she had stopped doing it. And the lady is so nice. You would never think that lady been through what she been through as a child. And when she was saying that stuff, it was back in the day. Y'all know Cinderella. And y'all know how that stepmother was treating Cinderella. And it's like literally that is real life to some of these kids. It is real life. And it's not with the biological mom, it's sometimes with the stepmother. It could be with the stepfather. I don't know. Like I said, I never lived that life. I never had a grandma, auntie, or a mom that was mean to the why we got whoopings. I'm talking about but evil. I'm talking about evil because this lady said her stepmom was evil. They said she would get a big board and whoop her with a big board and then sit her in a bathtub, with hot water. Y'all just gotta understand how my mind was like while she was telling me. I had to literally not be like overwhelmed. I just had to listen to her. And when she was telling the story, it was like literally a horror story. It was like hearing this was literally a horror story because I could not imagine being that child getting hit with a big board and sat in the tub after getting hit. She said that lady hit her so many times with that board she couldn't even remember the amount of times she got whooped. Whew, but baby, let me read the comments. Hold on. Let me read. I'm trying to go down and read these comments. And I'm not going to sleep until you finish. Debbie, well, I'm definitely not going to keep you long. I'm not going to keep you long. I've been on here already for 16 minutes. I just came to speak on this. But let me go ahead and read some more of these comments. Big Fights, keep teaching, Auntie. I am. When people tell me something, I like to spread the news. Because when people tell me something like that, I'm like, you know what? This really what's going on behind closed doors and people don't know? Right, Debbie Robinson. Me too. Debbie said, yes, we need more people like her. Oh, and Tisha said, right, yes, honey, this is good stuff. Thanks for all the hearts. Not that said, okay, now that said to hear, God bless. I love you, Auntie Kathy. I love you too, boo. You know that. It makes me cry sometimes to know what others go through. It broke my heart. Hey, Jersey girl, how are you? Peace and blessing, everyone. Yeah, so like I said, just imagine, and I just and if it, like I said, if anybody watched the replay or anybody who watching this now, if you was that kid, my heart go out to you. Or if somebody was that mother or that parent, just pray. I'm not mad at nobody. Just pray if you was that unkind parent. And this to anybody who might watch the replay, who happen to come up on this video. If you that parent, I'm not bashing you or anything like that. I'm just like saying, think about your child. If you just get irritated and you just mad and you just mad at the world, you mad because how you was treated, how you was probably treated as a child, don't take that out on your child. Don't let that be a generation of curse. Don't let it be a generation of curse. And Jersey Girl said hi to everyone. Tisha saying hi to Jersey Girl, and Jersey Girl saying amen. Yeah, don't let that be a generation of curse. Break that. If somebody doing that now, break it. Stop doing what you're doing. Apologize to the kid. Change. Just change the things that you said and did to that child. Because that lady said after she got whooped like that lady would literally sit her on her lap and say, and she was telling me, I'm telling you, she was saying everything. Sit the baby on the little girl on her lap, say, I'm sorry, don't tell nobody. Cause I asked her, I said, how your daddy didn't know this? I said, how your daddy didn't know he didn't see the whoops? She said, no, because they have on clothes. And that lady was taking care of him. She said that man, her daddy be out on the road at least several times out the week, all the way always going. So he didn't see that. He didn't see that his child was getting abused because the lady didn't hit him in the face, but she was hitting them all over their body. I could not just imagine that, y'all. And if I feel so overwhelmed, it's because I got whoopings, but we just got whoopings with like a flip flop on our booty and a switch, on a belt and stuff like that. We didn't get beat with stitching cords and all that stuff. How some people different people tell me, girl, child, my mom and dad, they used to whoop our butts with extension cord. They just said like it's like nothing. When these people talk, they say some of them, this other lady was compassionate about her story, but some other people, as they growed up and they were telling me their stories, child, my mom and dad, my grandma, we used to get hit with extension cords. And I be looking what a extension cord is, and I'm like, y'all got hit with that? And I'm like, wow. So everybody go through different stuff, how they was raised, to each his own. But I'm thankful it wasn't me, because I know that my mind's, because I hated whoopings with a regular belt. I hated whoopings with a shoe. I hated whoopings, period. But we got whoopings when we was young. So I say, I could only imagine if I was that kid that got whooped with an extension cord, to where you can see that some of them say they used to see pink. Oh my God. That's why I say, you guys, if you that parent, or you know somebody like that, and you just being that silent person and knowing it's going in somebody's house, you got to be an advocate for these children. You literally have to be an advocate. If you know some kids that being treated like that, be an advocate for that child. Get that child out of that home. No kid deserve that. Nobody deserve that. Jersey girl say, wait, Debbie said, that's right. Just talk to God. He is able to fix all things. Amen. That's true. And Jersey girl said, that's real life. Them extension cords was no joke. So you got hit with one arm? Oh man, I'm sorry if you had to go through that. Ooh. I just can't imagine, because I hate regular whoopings. I hate regular whoopings, and I'm telling you, I used to cry with a switch. My mom used to tell us to go out there and get a switch, and we had to bring that switch. If we bring a little switch, we had to go get one that wasn't going to break, because my mom was trying to hurt her hand, trying to whip us. My mom had 4 girls, and we got whippings with a switch, but it wasn't no extension cord. That probably did something to my mental. That would have did something to my mental. I'm telling you, I do not like whoopings. I hated whoopings. But we was do bad, and our mama tell us to do something. Had the house clean by the time she come from work. Don't run across that street and somebody blow that horn at us. We get our butts in trouble. And we get spanked because we didn't listen to what our mama said. When our mama told us to wash them clothes and hang them on that line, back then it was the little we had a little, what it's called, the little, when you hang your clothes up. So we had to hang our wet clothes when we take them out. If we don't do that, my mom used to whoop our butts for being disobedient. Debbie said, Tasha, I love you. And Tasha said, yes, I remember. Go get your own switch. Yeah, it's not a joke. I hated whoopings. And so that's why I said, imagine getting whooped with anything other than a belt or a shoe or a switch. I couldn't imagine that. But yeah, so I just was like doing this video thinking about clothesline. That's what it is, clothesline. Well, I didn't see one of them things in years. I didn't see a clothesline. I'm 51 years old. I ain't see a clothesline since I was a teenager. Judge girl said, Debbie say, Miss Johnson, please never stop doing what you are doing. I'm not. I'm just going to keep on speaking on things that I hear, even though I haven't been through some of this stuff that some people been through. Yes, I got whoopings, but I wasn't a child who got abused. And I know some people say, well, whooping is abuse. I don't think whooping is abuse, because the Bible says something like, spoil the child, spare the rod and spoil the child. So I don't believe that's abuse, because if we didn't get disciplined, and some people discipline their kids by just putting them on punishment, but to each his own with that. I ain't going to even get in that part, because like I say, to each his own, because with me, I had to spank my little children, but they grew up. I didn't have to spank my kids long. Like some people have to spank their kids until they like 15, 14, 13. My kids got it. After a while, I got it. I understood, and so I started doing good. We want bad children, but you know how kids get out of line and do something they ain't supposed to do, and they got good whoopings. So that's how it was with us. That's how it was with us. Y'all, I'm enjoying this grapefruit juice. This ruby red grapefruit juice is so good. But yeah, so that's kind of stuff kind of got to me, and I said, you know what? I didn't know what I was going to do my content on, but that hit my head, because like I say, I be praying for people. When that lady had told me that, I went home and I just started praying for all the kids who is going through that. Just like now, I'm chilling at home. I'm comfortable, but just imagine some kids right now in all how big this world is, how many billions of people in this world. Some kids right now got abused before they went home, or not before they went home, but while they was home in their own home, getting abused, and then have to get up and go to school as though nothing ain't happened. They have to hide it. I don't like that. I don't like that kids have to go through that. I don't like that kids have to be verbally abused, physically abused, and then they have to hide it and go to school. And you don't think that stuff messing with people mental? You wonder why some people why kids so quiet and stand off. It's either way. Either they're gonna be quiet, or either they're gonna be aggressive kids, or they're gonna be angry kids. They're gonna be mean kids. And that's not fair that a child have to be raised up like that. Tisha said, right, big fights. Jersey girl said, I am 57. I remember my last whooping was 16, 12th grade for not doing the dishes. Yeah, that means, like I said, we got in trouble for being disobedient when our mom would tell us to do something. When we don't do something, when we do something, we got a punishment. We got our butt whooped. We got whoopings. Period. All my sisters, all us got our butt whooped, and I don't blame my mom. And I was a parent who spanked and whooped my children, but I used pretty much like a belt on their behinds. I ain't do all that switch, go outside and get me a switch. I ain't do all that. That was back in my day. I don't know even know if people still do that with switches and stuff. David said, you you have a great big heart. I believe so. I believe so. That's why with me, like I said, I used to do home health aid on the weekend, and when I had I'm a workaholic. First of all, y'all, I'm a workaholic. I always had a day job, pretty much. I always had a day job. I pretty much always had a second job. Like now, I've been at my day job in June, going to be 11 years at this, like a steady job. This is the longest I ever been at one job. Like I do a job for 5 years, I do another job, quit that job or whatever, go somewhere else. I always work. So I always pretty much had a full-time job. Then I always had a second job, like my night job, cleaning the bank. I've been there going on 6 years, and I had three jobs because I was doing home health care. I was doing home health care, and I was taking care of this autistic girl, and she loved me. I never took care of an autistic child. She was 16 years old, and she was like a Spanish girl. She couldn't talk. She just couldn't talk. So she'd be like, that's how she'll talk. She responds by just mumbling. And so every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, when I didn't have to do a job at my day job, I keep her, and I had to get used to dealing with autistic child because I never kept one, and they asked me would I like the experience to do it, and I said sure, I do it, and that was a experience that I loved. I loved that experience. She was 16 years old. She was definitely autistic. When she go for a walk and she get excited if she see a little dog, or she get an anxiety attack or whatever it is, she'll just stand in the middle of the street, or not in the middle of the street, but she'll be just standing and she'll just start jumping. She'll just jump, and it's like people be watching her, and they look like strange, but I try to make her feel real comfortable, and I hold her hand and I literally like jump with her so people won't look at her like she crazy. So me and her, I jump with her and make it seem like we playing, for people wouldn't think that she had something wrong with her. And then sometimes she'll just, after she stopped jumping, she'll just sit down wherever she at, and we can be at a park and other kids playing, and she's 16 tall, they're probably about five whatever, and people be watching because the people don't see that. People don't understand it. I didn't understand nothing about an artistic child either until I was taking care of her, because her mom and dad on the weekend they be home, but they so busy with their other children, because she was a handful. She'll just get up and just walk around the house. And her mom had three children, a little girl, um a baby, another baby, and a little boy. And so I only was supposed to be taking care of the autistic girl, but the kids loved me. And so when I take her for a walk, the other kids be like, "Can I go?" And the parents be looking at me like looking at me. I said, they can come, because they knew I was only there for the autistic girl. But the other kids were seeing how much fun the autistic girl was having with me. They wanted to come as well. And so I said, yeah, they can come, but they loved me. They loved me, and I took care of that girl for about 3 months. I think about 3 months, and then I had to stop because I had to spend time with my children on the weekend, with my son on the weekends. And so, but I love taking care of that girl, really did. Let me see where I left off at. Debbie said, let me see, I don't got my glasses on, I'm trying to read that. What that? I can't see a lot. A Lord. I can't read that for some reason. Love you, Auntie. You are blessed. And did I read that already? Debbie said, "Let us all pray for each other." That's right. That's what we have to do. I think we all need to pray for everybody. I think everybody definitely need prayer, but you just never know what people go through. You never go through know what people going through. George's girl, thank you for the prayer hands. Tisha said, "What a blessing. God bless all. Love you, Auntie. Love you too." Debbie saying yes. So yeah, everybody need prayer. Everybody need prayer. Everybody need love. Like I say, I'm not bashing any of the parents or anybody how you was raised. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm just being an advocate for the children, for the innocent kids. And I know a lot of elderly people go through abuse, but today it was just specifically talking about the children. I talk about the elderly abuse probably another day, but today was specifically speaking on the innocence of children and his parents or guardians, whoever raising the kids. Think about that child. Think about the damage that you do to the child. Like me, even though I got whoopings, it didn't damage my mind. Just remember when I was young getting whoopings, but it was nothing. Oh my God, I remember this happened. Oh, I remember. I don't have that image in my head. All I remember is when I did bad, we got whoopings, but nothing lingered in my head. Like this lady was telling me all the things that she had to go through. That kind of stuff will damage somebody to the point that you have to start taking drugs and alcohol to make you function, because you remember all that stuff as a kid. That's the stuff I'm talking about. I ain't talking about a regular whooping. Trisha said, and the love. Georgia Girl said, this is a very good topic for a conversation. It is, because like I said, this lady did not have to tell me about her childhood. She didn't have to bring that up. It just was a conversation we was having. And when she was telling me this, I'm like, like, she don't mind telling me this. And like I say, nobody will never know who she is, because I would never get that person name out ever. If somebody tell me something and I feel that, hey, it need to be spoke on, I'm not going to tell. That's what people have conversations about, things they heard, things that they've been through. So like now I'm having that conversation. Nobody ain't going to know who I'm talking about, because this lady was telling me this from her heart. And maybe the reason why she probably told me, she probably was telling me because I probably was a friend to her, somebody she felt comfortable telling. But I looked at it as, once somebody tell me something, I want to put it out there for other people to know that this stuff happened in real life. Children is getting beat in real life. This stuff is being hidden from their biological daddy. Their biological daddy didn't know his biological children was being treated like that with his wife. He left their mom, got married another lady, and this lady is beating his kids when he not around. And by him being a man and probably not bathing them and not seeing they whoops and stuff, they had to endure that stuff because they were so scared of their stepmom. Boy. Debbie said, I am 49 years old and I know how it feels to feel unloved. Oh, oh, Deb, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I don't know if you had to go through that, but just to feel unloved, I'm sorry to hear that. Like I say, it's different because I been in a family who always was told that I always heard I love you through my grandma and my mom. You don't know what other people go through. You don't know what other people go through. And some other women was telling me some different stuff about their mom too. That's why I said all this stuff people be telling me. It's like, Lord, do you want me to just do talk about this kind of stuff? Is that's what it is? You want me to talk about this stuff? Because these people come to me and it's like, do he want me to bring awareness to it and come on and talk to people about it? Because people feeling comfortable telling me about the things they've been going through. And so since it's laid on my heart, I just come on here and tell people about it. But yeah, my heart go out to you. Just know that I love you and know that a lot of more people love you too. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that. And Jersey Girl said sending virtual hugs. Yeah, virtual hugs to you. Virtual hugs to you. You got love over here. You got love over here. Know that. Know that. Debbie said, thank you, sis. Jersey Girl said, but God, Debbie Robinson. And Trisha said, Debbie Robinson, yes, thank you, God. Thank you, God. You made it. And Debbie Robinson said, yes. Jersey Girl said, share your video. Thank you. You always sharing my video, Jersey Girl. I appreciate you so much. And Trisha said, wrong emoji. You all right. It's a late thing. You probably hit the wrong thing. It's all good. Debbie Robinson said, yes, hon, and forever grateful. Yeah, so like I said, when I come on, I don't want to bring up no bad memories. If somebody had a memory like that, just know that people love you. Just know that if I'm speaking on it, I don't, like I say, it kind of make my heart feel bad to know now that somebody that you was felt like you was unloved, that hurt my heart, because everybody should feel loved, you know what I'm saying? Georgia Girl said, you're welcome. Vanessa, how are you? Long time, long see. Vanessa Edgar. Hey, Kathy. Love Kelly. And just thank you again for those hearts. I appreciate that. But yeah, so like if anybody been through that, my heart truly go out to y'all. Trust me. Trust me. My heart go out to y'all. If anybody on my who follow my channel and support my channel and you going through any of that, my heart truly, truly, truly go out to you. Trisha said, Nessa Boo. Vanessa said, I'm good, Kathy Boo. Thank you. And I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're good. I know it's late, but like I said, I'm off to tomorrow. So I said, you know what? I do videos late anyway. But the fact that I'm off tomorrow is like, you know what? Let me do a video. Let me do a video and see who's up. And believe it or not, a lot of people up. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some more ruby red grapefruit juice. Yeah, so I'm off my my day job tomorrow, but I do got to go to my night job Friday. But it's all good. And Saturday, I got to go to work Saturday, and I'm off Sunday. So it's like go to work off, go to work off. That's one of those weekends. Yep. So I got to see what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I know I have to run some errands tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna get up, run some errands, probably wash a little clothes here and there, and do some things that I haven't did in a minute. What? Okay, Cheetah said, I love you, Auntie Kathy. Can't wait to meet you and your family. You're gonna meet me one day. One day, trust me. I'm gonna have a meet and greet and y'all you're gonna meet me, trust me. Jersey Girl said you picked the best time to go live. It is. Cause that's why I say I came live this today. I came to live because I got off early and I did a video. So if y'all didn't watch my video, watch the replay of the video that I did today. And I had took a nap. I had went to sleep because I was kind of tired, so I went to sleep. And about since 11 o'clock, I said I need to get up and do this video. But I was still laying down, y'all. But I said I'm doing my video. I'm going to get my butt up and I'm doing this video. And I'm glad I did get up. So you said this was I picked a good time. I'm glad. I appreciate you and your platform. Thank you. And Vanessa, Edgar said, Kathy, it's only 10:28. Where you at? Where you at, Vanessa? What state you live in? Tisha said, yes, you did. But yeah, so, and I've since the one thing about me, when I go to bed early, it's hard for me to go back to sleep. When I go to bed around 9 and 8 o'clock, it's hard for me to go back to sleep once I wake up. You in California? Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I've never been to California. Never. I think the states that I visit was New York. Because my husband, he was born and raised in Long Island, New York. So I've been to New York, I think, 2 or 3 times. And I've been to New Orleans when I was a little girl. I've been to Texas. And what other states I've been to? I've been to North Carolina. I've been to Canada and watched the Niagara Falls. That was so beautiful, the Niagara Falls. What other states that I've been through? To Virginia. My sister live in Virginia, North Fort, Virginia. And what other part of Virginia? North Fort and Virginia Beach. Where other states? Because those are the only states that I've been to. It's probably another one that I forgot. It's probably another, but yeah, those are only states I've been to. But I want to start getting out. I want to start traveling. I want to start doing things. I want to start, going on more cruises. And we going to we having a family reunion in next August in 2024. So we supposed to be going to Jamaica or Bahamas. I can't remember which one, Bahamas or Jamaica. We supposed to be going through. I think it's Bahamas, if I'm not mistaken. So I can't wait to do that. I've been on one cruise and I loved it, you guys. When I tell you, I was scared at first. I was scared at first to be on a cruise. But when I got on that cruise, that big old boat, that big old ship, it was absolutely beautiful. It was so beautiful, and it just was like when it pulled off, it was so beautiful. I was like, oh my God, we move out. It was so nice. It was so nice. We went to Mexico. We went to Mexico. It was so nice. But you guys, I'm getting ready to get to just rest. I'm getting ready to rest, but I will be on tomorrow. So I don't know who all work, who all is blessed to be home, but I'm gonna come back on. I don't know when. I think I'm gonna try my best to come on multiple times during the day. I'm gonna try my best to come on at least 2 times, because I know some people who come on 3 times or more. See, I never did the 3 times a day. I never did it, but some people come on that many times a day. I never did. But at least I want to do two minimum, because I don't know if some people be up, if some people be sleeping. So probably tomorrow tomorrow I'ma say before 12. So I want to come on tomorrow before 12, and I want to come on before I go to my night job and after my night job. That's what I want to do tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. Vanessa, Tisha said nice. Vanessa said okay, Kathy. We'll see you tomorrow, boo. Much love, Kelly. All right, so you guys, thank y'all for tuning in. I've been on for almost 45 minutes. Just know, if anybody didn't tell y'all they love you today, I love y'all. So with that being said, everybody, y'all have a wonderful night, and live your best life, and know that your girl love you. Debbie Roberts said, I'm here in Bahamas. Okay, yeah. Okay then, yes. And then when I come on next time, I'm just gonna tell y'all to rep y'all state. I'm gonna tell y'all to rep y'all state. All right, Jersey girl, you know I love you. I love all of y'all. So Vanessa say love you too, Kathy. All right, love y'all. One love, peace out, y'all. Have a good night. Love you more. Be blessed. Thank you. Thanks for showing love tonight, you guys. Thanks for all the prayer hands, all the hearts, and all the comments. Y'all, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button. If somebody did not hit the like button, hit the like button. Share the video. And what's the other one? Subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed already. All right, y'all. Peace out. Mwah.